All right. Good morning, boys and girls. Part of the homework for you is to correct the mistakes in the text that you've just written, and I want you to pay attention to this notion here: definite article, the famous the in English, which in French means le, la, et l'apostrophe le. Why? Because many students did many mistakes with that definite article with the famous the. Okay, so I just want to do a quick review with you here, and after that you can correct the mistakes. So you use the definite article with specific nouns. The nouns can be singular or plural, the ticket, the tickets, okay? What's very important here is this word, specific nouns. What does that mean? Specific means quelque chose de précis. Now, the car is red, la voiture est rouge. We're talking about this specific car over there. Let's say you're walking in the street and you see a red car and say, look, the car is red. Something specific. The students in my class are super nice. Les étudiants dans ma classe sont très gentils. Why? Because I'm talking about students, specifically a group of students. Okay? Now, most of you made that mistake here. This is where you have to be careful. Watch out, guys. Okay? Why? Because if you refer to something general, you do not use the definite article the. So if you say, for example, I like red cars, okay, in French we're going to say j'aime les voitures rouges. Okay, this is okay, j'aime les voitures rouges. But in English, we say I like red cars. Whenever you can add in general, en général, you don't put the. Ici, tu dis the red is car, the car is red, sorry, the car is red, because it's something specific. La voiture, cette voiture-là, elle est rouge. Something you can point at, hein? Quelque chose que tu peux pointer ou quelque chose de spécifique. Here you're talking about cars in general, so you don't use it. Cégep students are super nice. Here I'm talking about Cégep students in general. Les étudiants au Cégep sont très gentils. Les étudiants du niveau collégial sont très gentils. You don't use it in English, even though you use it in French. You don't use it in English. Why? Because we're talking about something general. That's the difference. The students in my class are super nice. Les étudiants de ma classe, c'est quelque chose de spécifique, de défini. Hein? C'est quelque chose de défini. C'est pour ça qu'on appelle ça definite article. Okay? And in your written production, the first one that you did, many of you did that. Many of you did the body language is important because blah blah blah. It makes sense because in French we would say le langage corporel est important parce que blah 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 blah. But in English, when you talk about body language, you're referring to something general. Le langage corporel, en général, is so whenever you can add this notion of in general, then you remove the, you don't need the. Okay? Also, do not use articles with countries, states, provinces, lakes, mountains, except when the country is a collection of states such as the United States of America. Le Canada est grand. The Canada is big. No, you're not going to do this. Canada is a big country. Okay? Le Québec est rempli, je sais pas, de bonnes personnes. The Québec, no, you don't do this. Okay, then you don't do this. Okay, so don't use it with countries, states. Le Mont Offord est une belle montagne. The Mont Offord, no. Mont Offord is a nice mountain. Okay, so that's why you don't use it in that case here. And do not use an article when you're talking about meals, places, and transport. He has breakfast at home. Il a son déjeuner à la maison. Il déjeune à la maison. At the home, no, because it's a place. So you don't do this. I go to university. Je vais à l'université. No, why? Because it's a meal. She likes pasta. Okay. Meals, un repas. Elle aime les pâtes. Very good. Elle adore les pâtes. But here, pasta, it's a meal, we don't use it. She eats some fish, but not some meat, but not some fish, but not fish. Elle mange de la viande, mais pas du poisson. Here we don't do it because it's a meal again. Okay, so this is the video on the definite article the. Good luck, guys. Don't give up.